Yes, sir! What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and we back at it with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. Like I say, let me know down in the comment section if you guys want to see like a different game, maybe some Assetto Corsa, maybe some Need for Speed. Even though I'm not really down with the Need for Speed, since it's like way too cartoony now for my liking, man. Let me know if you guys are sick of the Forza. You want to keep me, you want me to keep doing these builds until the new Forza comes out, man. I don't know. Just switching it up, man. But for today's video, we have a request from one person in specific on YouTube. Madison Cron wants to see a Lamborghini Countach build, man. Now the reason that I chose this one, I did have another build that I was gonna do, and then I saw this one right down at the bottom, Lamborghini Countach, and I was like, yes, Countach, man. I don't even think I've done a Countach on the channel. Actually, it looks like I own one, so chances are I probably have done one on the channel. If I own one, more than likely I have done it. But it looks like we are going to have to do another one, man. Now, growing up, I was a huge fan of these Lamborghinis, the Countach, and then when the Diablo came out, just an iconic car, very dope back in the day. You know, this was the car to have, man. Now, Wolf of Wall Street, man. I believe Leonardo DiCaprio was rolling around in one of these when he was gone off the lewds, man, trying to get back to his house. Definitely love the look of these cars, but now that I'm a little bit older and, you know, a lot more newer cars have come out, a lot more modern cars, this car looks a little bit dated nowadays, I'm not going to lie, man, but nonetheless, we're still going to get in it. We're still going to have a little bit of fun now. I just want to see what they have for us as far as engine swaps go. 6.5 liter V12. I think we're going to leave this stock motor in here. Now, if I remember correctly, this engine works, man. It definitely sounds like it's motoring. I think we're going to leave it naturally aspirated as well, man. I don't want to do too much to this thing. I just want to make it sound nice, look nice, and that's about it. Doesn't really have to go too much faster than stock, because really I want to see how this thing would perform in 1988 when it was new. Minus, obviously, a few, you know, the intake and the... Oh, man, that makes it look like a fighter jet, man. Like, look out, sonny. Minus the intake and the exhaust. Now, these wheels right here, very 80s. This would be a perfect example of a wheel upgrade in the 1980s, man. We're not going to do that to our Lamborghini Countach here. We're actually going to make this thing... we're going to try to make it look better than it did. And I mean, really, you don't have to try too hard, because this thing already looking absolutely magical. I'm just going to skim through our wheel options here. And I decided to go with these Weld Racings here, man. Now, a lot of guys probably going to criticize me for this decision. But hey, man, you got to keep in mind, in the 80s, there was only a few rim manufacturers out there. And I'm pretty sure Weld was one of them, man. These guys have been around for a very long time. So this is one of those cars that I think deserves one of these classic wheels here. Now, as far as the clutch goes, we're going to upgrade that, as well as the transmission and the differential. We're going to do that. See if we can get those rear wheels a little bit loose. And let's go ahead and do the driveline. Now, platform and handling. The brakes I'm definitely going to upgrade, because regardless of how good they were in the 80s, they can always be better. No question about that. Back in the 80s, man, you know, this was a fast car, but even this was only like, what, 400 horsepower? You have like Honda Civics and stuff like that coming out with near that. I mean, you know, production vehicles over 800 horsepower now. The Dodge Demon, Dodge Hellcat, I believe that's 707 horsepower. So this thing is like, they were like, oh, this is as fast as it goes. You know, these brakes are good. We're not, people probably aren't going to try to make this thing go any faster than it already is. So these brakes should be good, right? Whereas now, you just, a car from factory, let's say Toyota Camry, 300 horsepower. You know what I mean? Well, what happens when you tune it now? You put an intake exhaust. What if you put a turbocharger on something like that? Now you got a family car over here with like 400 horsepower. Those stock brakes can't handle the stopping, you know what I mean? So as far as I'm concerned, man, brakes are always a definite good upgrade. Now we're going to go ahead and stance this car out just a touch, nothing too crazy here. Slam it to the ground in the front. Already has a nice little tuck in the back. And I think we're going to leave the differential the way that it is. I'm going to go ahead and apply that current setup. Now, as far as the designs and paints go, I'm just going to try to look through a couple of designs. I don't really think there's going to be anything in here I'm going to be too keen on. So we'll probably just keep like a simple color with some nice black wheels here. But obviously I have to... Ooh, that looks really fresh actually. Very modern. Very modern, I got to say. That makes it look like a new Lamborghini, to be honest. Let's just... Oh, the Batmobile, what up? Now, really not too many other options here that I'm too keen on. I kind of like this one right here, but then at the same time, kind of takes away from the original, just the original feel of the color. So I think I'm probably just going to paint this car here. So let's check out a couple of body colors. Now, this is one of those cars that maybe like a silver... aluminum paint might look good on there with the chrome and stuff like that. Maybe a steel polished. I'm not really feeling that too much. The gold though, that gold Lambo, the brass, it's brass. Where's the gold? We need the gold. Yeah, buddy, that gold Lambo. I think that's a nice color, man. We're gonna go ahead and post up with this gold Lamborghini. Let's see if those wheels look good in gold, man. Wrap the whole thing in gold, man. It's going to be one of those Dubai builds, Sonny. Just straight gold, you know what I mean? Let's see here. Gold it is for the wheels as well and the windows. We're going to go ahead and tint those up so them haters can't see us. Ooh, damn, man. Your boy done squally done did it today, I'll tell you. So with that said, let's take this thing out on the road and see what it's all about. Now, I know James Bond drives those Aston Martins, man, but I can't lie, I kind of feel like 007 up in here with that golden gun right now. This thing is fire. Now, had this been a legitimate gold paint job, I can guarantee you that this coat right here, oh, and he wrecks it right out of the gate. Wouldn't be your boy if we didn't do that. I can assure you that that paint job would not be free. It's still, like, I appreciate that Forza has the paint jobs for free because it really gives you the ability to make your car unique and stuff like that very easily. However, let's be honest, folks, in real life, a paint job is far from free. Even if you know how to do it yourself, you're still paying quite a bit of materials, which one of the few things in Forza I think you could say is unrealistic. Everything else is pretty much simulation, which is really what I like about this game growing up. Even long before I had my driver's license, man, playing like Gran Turismo 3, Gran Turismo 2. Currently I'm playing Gran Turismo 2 on my phone, man. Let me know if you guys want to see some mobile builds. I could probably make that happen, but I mean, just absolutely dope. Very sick game, and that, like I say, before I even owned a car, this car was one of the cars that was in that game, and at the time wasn't new, but it was still very competitive compared to what was out there. And it's funny, man, like I say, I have the game on an emulator on my phone, and I go back and I'm like, oh, like, I'm gonna go and buy this car, and it's like, no, dude, that game, which one is it? Gran Turismo, I think it's Gran Turismo 2 is the one that I'm playing for the PS1, man. It's like that game came out in '99, bro. There's so many cars, like in this game, for instance, that you have the ability to drive and race that in that, like back then, they were not even invented yet, man. Like in '99, think about how many cars 2000 and newer were not even made yet. And it really, like, the more I was playing it and I was like thinking, I was like, wow, that's actually really crazy. And another thing is, like, that's very crazy is the fact that video games have come such a long way, man. I play that game and, you know, you get bored of it very quickly, whereas this game, hours and hours, man. And I don't think it wasn't until like the PS3 PS2 had some half-decent race games, but it wasn't until like the Xbox 360 and the PS3 came out where I think the graphics really got good enough that they would cap it. Like, I remember playing Test Drive Unlimited for hours, man, and it was so great, especially being like an online free roam. You'd see the guys driving across the map and you just chase them down, and then when you met each other, you'd be doing races and stuff, and you know, that didn't exist back then, and just to think about it, like, there was no, you know, when you were playing video games back then, especially on like the Super Nintendo and like the regular Nintendo and stuff, like there was internet. No, it's either you or your friend, or you're playing against the computer, you know what I mean? And like now, unless there's some sort of interaction, like online gameplay, for me anyways, I kind of feel like the games kind of lose their fun if I'm just like, you know, like Call of Duty, for instance. Like, I don't even think I've played a single, like, what do they call it, story mode in Call of Duty, you know what I mean? It's all online. This game, the only reason that I do the offline missions is so I can get money to do the builds, you know what I mean? Otherwise, if I'm just playing it to cruise around, I'm online, I'm trying to find people to race, I'm trying to find people to drift with. It's like, if the interaction was not there, I probably wouldn't play half as much video games as I do. So, you know, like I say, thank God for evolution of people and video games, man. But with that being said, I'm thinking I'm probably going to put an end to this video, pull off here. As you guys know, we usually pull off, take our little thumbnail slash screenshot for the video, man, and probably wrap this one up. So we out here in the golden Countach. If you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to smash that like button if you guys want to see more golden vehicles. Let me know down in the comments section. Maybe we'll start a theme, man, and we'll do a golden build a week if you guys want to see, like, you know, maybe we won't do the whole car in gold, but we'll have some aspect of gold mixed into it. Not just on the rims, maybe with the body as well. So yeah, let me know down in the comments section. And that's about it, man. So as always, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Truly, this channel would not be here without you guys. And we gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh! Fuck! Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about the race or anything.